What's up, guys? It's Rob of Black Hill Woodwork, and in today's video, we're going to be turning this. So this is just some dried wood. It actually came from a post. I had to make some signs for someone, and I have a bunch of wooden posts laying around. So I cut this up, and in today's video, I haven't told you guys yet, we're going to be making a fishing lure. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I love fishing, but I'm more of a soft plastic Cinco kind of guy. You know, give me a fake worm and I'll be there for hours. I'm not good with, lures, but I watched some YouTube videos and I saw that you could actually make them yourselves on the lathe. So I've been practicing for a few weeks now. I just made this guy yesterday. I haven't taken it out to the lake to see the action, but I'm sure it'll be pretty nice. So let's get a piece of wood, put it in between centers, start turning, and then we're gonna go for a shape like this. I don't know if I'm gonna add this lip to the one that we're gonna be making now. I might not sure. Attached to the lathe, let's get started. Let's see how it turns at 400 RPMs. Turns pretty good. Let me tighten everything up. Because this piece isn't very thick, let's turn up the speed. So now we're running at 1200 RPMs. Let's start shaping it. First, let's get rid of those edges, make it more cylindrical, and then we can actually do the whole body of the lure. Whew, that wood is so hard and hot, it's just burning my left hand. A little bit more. Man, it's really tough making a clean cut when your hand is just on fire. I might have to put a glove on, I'm not sure. Wow, that was painful. Okay, we got it rounded out. Like I said, this wood is very hard. It's been dried because, you know, it was a post and they have to be dry, otherwise they warp really bad. I think, don't quote me on that. But because it's so dry, you can see that it's got some cracks in here. But it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. My last lure was made out of basswood. You guys know that's probably one of the softest woods you could get. I feel like even though I did add some weight to the lure, I wanted a wood that was just a little bit harder. So I picked this one. So enough talking, let's start shaping the lure. You guys could copy my design. If you're a better fisherman than I am, which you probably are, make up your own design. I'm just gonna be mimicking the one I made yesterday, and that's what we're gonna be trying to make. Sure you guys see the overall shape that I'm going for at this point. This is a pretty huge bait. I usually go bass fishing. I don't know if any bass are gonna go after this, but more of a demonstration. But at the same time, I'm kind of curious to see if this catches any fish. Make sure you know where you're gonna cut it off eventually, but don't go too deep. Right there, it's pretty good. If you keep on going, that thing will snap off when you start sanding. I want to make some sort of like a paddle tail, so I'm gonna get my scraper. So this is going to be a top water bait, but I want a little bit more weight on, you know, like near the head, I guess. So it dives under the water a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some holes. Not sure how many, maybe 1, 2, or 3. Fill it up with some lead, cover it up, and then we could sand it. All right, so I got my Forstner bit. I'm just going to do one big hole right here and fill it up with lead. I don't think we need multiple different holes. So a lot of people put liquid lead in there and then fill it up. I don't have that. So I got some split shots from Walmart. It's literally like 80 cents. All I need is some weight. So I'm gonna add a bunch of these in there, then fill it up. All right, so there it is. And don't worry if it doesn't look pretty now, because we're gonna be painting it later, and you won't be seeing any of this stuff. A lot of people online I see using baking soda. I'm just going back to my roots. If you guys watch my videos, you know I like my sawdust. Sawdust and CA glue. All right, we're gonna wait for that to cure. I mean, it really does cure in like 30 seconds, but we're just gonna wait a little bit more, and then we could start sanding. So the glue is all cured. Start sanding, 80 to 400. Okay, so we're done sanding. Here's what she looks like. That's where the lead is right there. It actually looks pretty good. So now let's put on some sanding sealer. Usually when I put on sanding sealer on my bowls, I put it on and then I wipe it off. But that's just because I want like a really nice, flawless finish. With this, I really just want the wood to be completely sealed. So I'm just gonna put it on. I'm not gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna wait about 10-15 minutes for it to dry. And then I'll get a Scotch-Brite pad and just knock down some of those bumps. Okay, so we're back. Here it is. White buffing pad. Let's use this to knock down some of those bumps. So now I'm gonna get my Forstner bit and drill some holes on the sides for the eyes. Okay, one eye there, one eye there. We're basically done with everything on the lathe. Now let's just, I'm gonna whittle this down a little bit with my bowl gouge. Same with the tail, and then I'll just cut it off with my handsaw. So here it is. One eye there, one eye there. Hopefully you guys can tell this is a fish. It looks like a fish to me. I'm just gonna sand this bottom a little bit, sand the top, and then we can make our holes for the treble hooks and for where you're gonna be attaching your line. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's go inside and do the next steps. All right, so we're inside in my dirty little workspace. I got these fish hooks or fish eye screws. I don't know. Let's screw these things in. You guys could put some CA glue, you know, in the hole or on the threads, but I'm telling you what, this thing is so tough to screw in that I think it's fine. There it is. So, like I said earlier, if you guys want, put some eyes on there, put some hooks, some treble hooks, and you're good to go. Me, I'm gonna go a little bit further. We're gonna paint this thing up, put some nice colored eyes on, and then to seal it completely from the water, we'll put some epoxy. I'm just saying right now, if you guys are looking for a tutorial on how to paint your lures, this is not the one. I don't have any airbrush, anything like that. As you guys can tell, I don't got the best equipment for making fishing lures, but it's okay because I don't think anybody really does. I mean, very few people have a bunch of these different tools and stuff to make fishing lures, and you don't need all those tools. But hopefully you have some paint, because you do need paint. Guys, oh my gosh. I don't know if I recorded this or not. I hope I did. I thought I just stopped the video from playing, but it looks like I just started playing. So I'll have to look back, but I added this red. Hopefully you guys saw this. If not, sorry. But here's what it's looking like. I said it a million times. I'm not a lure painter kind of guy, so I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe a fish will see it and be like, oh, he's bleeding, he's injured, let's go and eat him up. That's what the idea is. I still think it looks cool. Might not be the colors that you guys would choose, and that's totally fine. So pick whatever colors you want. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I'm gonna use my heat gun just so it dries a little bit faster. Then we're gonna CA glue some eyes in there, and then put some epoxy. We're gonna be all done. So I'll wait for that to set for about a minute. I'm gonna pour up some epoxy, just a little bit, brush it on, wait 24 hours, it'll be all done. Looks pretty good though. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. If you like the colorway choice, shape choice. If you don't like it, that's okay too. It's a fun project to make, that's for sure. Well, alright guys, I'm just going to keep on applying this epoxy. You guys see what this side looks like? Looks pretty cool to me. I'll show you guys the final results tomorrow when the epoxy's done curing. And yeah, guys, I mean, I like it. Let me know what you guys think. If you stay this far into the video, thanks. Appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for future videos. All that stuff. See you guys in the next one. And peace. I will give you guys a thumbs up like I usually do. But I got this brush in my hand.